really do got one of those voices where you could like voice over shit.
Bro, I'm trying, dog. This shit is not easy to tap into. Bro.
It's not. I tried. I've been trying myself, bro. It's really...
If I was doing a cartoon, I would have you be a voice.
Yeah.
You'd be a good. What would be good? You'd be a good moose.
I'm a good moose. I'm a good moose.
You'd be a Saint Bernard.
That would be fun. I could be a moose.
Yeah, you'd be a great moose. Dog. You'd be a caribou even.
You live?
Boom, boom.
What's up, everybody? This is another episode of Pickles' House. In our new studio again. I love it. I love being here. I'm excited today. I have one of my very good friends here, Daniel Masterpiece Jones. Everybody. Yeah. I'm excited today to have Daniel here, man. Daniel, he's ever since I seen him start comedy. He's a comic in the New Orleans scene. Ever since I watched him, like, it amazed me because it's like you were great at comedy as soon as you stepped on stage. It really was. It was like I was like, how is this dude so good at doing this? You know, Daniel is BC. That's before COVID.
Ayo.
Yeah. And he really is. He's been an inspiration to watch as I grew, you know, and got better. And he's also a great, phenomenal musician. You know, he really is. And that's why I really love that he's here today. You know, I get to talk to my boy and get to hear about what he's doing. What's up, my brother?
What's up, man? Thank you, dog. Those are very nice things to say.
Man,
like, I
all
appreciate
true.
you,
All
dog.
true.
And I've been watching you gunning it through the city, man. I've been like, because, you know, I've hosted a couple of shows, had a couple of shows running, but I see you got, I don't know how many shows you're doing right now. How many shows you're running?
I'm only running a couple, but I'm getting booked.
Yeah,
you know
you're
what
out
I mean?
there, dog.
It's nice to get booked.
You're out there, dog.
Yeah.
And I, you know, I love it, dog. You've been killing it. I'm so glad
Thank
to be
you.
here. I appreciate you having me on here, man.
Man, you know you got to bring up the scene. When one comes up, we all come up.
Hey, that's what I'm trying to do, bro. I'm trying to get on your ladder.
Yeah.
Trying to get on your ladder.
I was
dog.
just doing the same thing. I was chasing you down. You know what I mean?
Let's go, dog.
The pandemic just gave me some legs to catch up to everybody.
For real, though.
I'm a fat man, so I
'cause
ran for a little while.
You were out there like when people were like, "Oh, should we do shows? You're like, "Nah, let's do shows.
Yeah.
Forget it.
There was no
COVID. What?
Yeah, yeah. There was no stopping me. Really,
Yeah.
We stopped in New Orleans for 4 months, dude.
Mm-hmm.
For 4 months, and me and Brandon Bruffett.
Yeah.
We I knew this lady. She was doing like a talent search, and me and Brandon Bruffett both paid $25 in the heat of the pandemic, like 4 months. I think it was July 18th. I still remember the day. Like, we went out there, bro. We both paid $25 to go do a set in this talent search, just because I knew it was going to be a crowd there. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
you wanna do something.
and we actually drove. I think it was to Houma to do this set, bro.
Dang. Pay 25 and then
pay
25 in gas too.
And yeah, 25 in gas too. And and dude, we went there and it was an all black room too. You know what I mean? It was my first all black room, and me and Bruffett both killed it, dude. Like he went up, he did his thing, and I went up and smashed. And it's like that bug bit me again.
Yeah, you're ready to go.
I was like, it's fucking on.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. It was on.
People be like, you always want to say something about when you have to pay to do it, because this is the only way. The arts is the only place where you can make somebody pay to do like the thing that, you know, they're supposed to do. Anything else is like, oh, that wouldn't make any sense. But when it comes to arts, dance, rap, especially trying to get on a rap show, they want you to sell 200 tickets to do 2 songs. But first, everybody that you brought's got to listen to Lil Boop Bop and Lil Deepity Doo. Like, you know, they got to listen to the worst music ever and wait 3 hours for you to do 2 songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But, you know, like, it's the grind is hard. Like, I did a competition during the pandemic.
Did you?
People tried to tell me it was fake, but I don't understand how it was fake, right? Everybody had to pay to get in. All the rules that were in there, the rules were, like, crazy, right? But they were in there. They were the rules. So if you read them, everything that everyone was saying about it that was bad, they were, like, in the rules. I'm like, yeah. So if you didn't want to do it, you shouldn't have done it.
Right.
Right? And you know, if you invest $20 into,
you know, people don't read rules, bro.
Right, but they were reading them, and that's why they were saying that's what was wrong with it, right? But anyway, so you invest $20 into anything, you know you're likely to lose it, right?
Right,
So
right.
like, what does it matter?
Right.
You know, you're just throwing it out there. It was all online. I did it. I won $1,000. Was it $1,000? I don't think it was that much.
Wow.
It was like a couple $100. I won the competition, received the money, and they
Yeah,
were like,
you did.
fake. How?
You received the money and they said it was fake?
How? That's what I'm saying. I'm over here eating. I'm eating this
Yeah.
money. I'm eating off of it.
Yeah.
You know? I paid a couple of bills with it.
Right.
How is it fake?
It's not fake to you.
It's fake because you lost.
That's right.
It's always real if
Right.
you win.
Right.
It's fake when you lose.
Right. And look, that $25 I paid to do that set didn't do anything but spark my will to get out there and
Man,
start shows up
yeah,
in New
I
Orleans.
spent
again.
$25 at an open mic on drinks. Like, you know, like that ain't
Right.
nothing.
Right.
We're doing it anyway.
Right. It's
We're
what
comics.
we love to
we
do.
have problems.
We do. We do have problems.
Like it's like you could do comedy for a couple of reasons. You could do it because you're good at it, because you love it, or because you want a reason to drink every night.
Yeah.
Like it could.
Yeah,
it
there
works
is
both ways.
you can go out and just have fun with friends. Some
Yeah.
people do it just to go out and have
Just wanna
fun
hang out.
and for the hang and chill. And
Yeah.
we got a great scene to hang in too.
Oh, we got the best thing to hang.
We
dog.
do. We
I'm
do.
so lucky to start off in here, though. Like, it's the best thing to start off in.
It really is.
Like,
I really
really.
think out of like all of United States, we probably have the best scene because we're underground, but we're kind of tight knit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we started like I encourage the new people and like mentor them and shit like that too. You know what I mean?
And they're good. Like we got
we got
real good comedians.
talent. We got real talent.
Really
That's why
good.
I'm doing this because I want to help bring the talent up. You know, because we are kind of in the dark. People don't come to New Orleans for the comedy. They come here
Right.
for what the jazz. You know what I mean? If they come here for stuff like that or the blues.
They might come here and see some comedy and forget that they did because they were so drunk the whole time.
Right.
People come here. I hate when my friends come here. They're like, "Ooh, let's go to Bourbon." Like, nah, I don't want to go to no Bourbon.
Right. They don't understand. Like we
And
we
also,
grew up
you're
here.
not ready. You're not ready. You want to come here, you want to try a hand grenade. You
Right.
want to try a dagger. You want to try that. You done. It's 2 p.m. and you're done.
Right. You can't
You're
have
not ready for this.
You're not enjoying the real
Yeah.
experience
Come
of
on,
New
eat
Orleans.
something. Drink some water.
Right.
You know, you're not ready.
Drink
for
some water.
You're not ready for this level of alcoholism,
You're
dog.
right,
Like,
you're not.
you gotta-
They think they are.
Nah.
Then they come here and they end up under a bridge gentrifying us with
Yeah.
tents.
You
And-
thought college got you ready for this? No, son. This is not college. This is the next level, bro.
Right, yeah.
This is adult drinking.
Right. It's more than drink. It's drugs out here and all kinds of shit you get caught up
yeah.
with if you're not careful.
Yo,
you
they
know?
got fentanyl in the weed.
Yeah.
Did you see
It's-
that?
I heard about that,
bro,
bro.
we can't even smoke, bro.
It's ridiculous, man.
I'm upset.
Yeah,
dog.
it's ridiculous, dude. Like, I can't believe that. My friend from Boston, one of my shout out Brianna Woodward. She told me that shit. She's a comic from Boston, and she was like, "Man, they putting fentanyl in the weed, heavy in Boston.
Weed.
People are dying from
Right.
fucking smoking weed." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
And you know that'll
What's going
get you
on?
fast, you know, because you
Yeah.
think you could smoke as much weed as you want. Like
Yeah.
you could smoke all the weed and you might paralyze yourself. You might just be like stuck
And
But
hungry.
you know what I'm saying? And you might eat everything you got. You might eat stuff that's not even food.
Yeah.
You know, that's all it'll do to you. So you're not worried about having overdosing on weed.
Right.
You got some fentanyl in it, you done. Like,
Right. I'm trying to overdose on weed most
yeah,
of the time. You know what I
seen you,
mean?
bro. Keep going, bro. You can do it.
Yeah, you can. You definitely can.
You can
know?
now.
Yeah, you can eat edibles and stuff, but now that is crazy. Thank God I've never come across a batch of fentanyl weed.
Yeah,
'Cause
for
that's
real.
crazy,
But
bro.
see, that's why I don't mess with edibles like that. I ruin edibles because I've had the bad thing where you eat it, you don't feel anything. You have some more, now you in space.
Yeah, that's
now
the
you're
thing.
talking to God.
Space
And
is
like-
it happens like that too, bro.
Don't like it, dog. I don't like it.
all the new ones do it to you. The old ones, like the real edibles. The first time I ever took an edible, it was a 50 milligram fucking Rice Krispie treat, and I got on stage in the old scene, before COVID, and I was at the Severn Pub doing the set. And I get up there and I'm killing. I'm like halfway through the set and I'm killing. And that edible hit me and I went, ooh.
Game over.
And I I lost the set, dude. I started telling a bad story about a crackhead in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? About a crackhead in my neighborhood. And it just went south.
Yeah, because you felt
from
like
there.
a crackhead. That's why.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
were trying to find someone to relate to.
Dude, recently, one of the comics threw me, I think it was a Delta 8 gummy, like a 2 Delta 8 gummies. And I was doing my open mic at another bar, and I forgot how to use words. And it was, I was like,
It's over.
I forgot my jokes. I was like, this is not a good night anymore. You know?
I'm not gonna say who it was, but I hit somebody's stuff one time at a show, and I hit that, and I go over and I sit down in my seat, and I said, I'm gonna die. I don't want to. I'm gonna die in here. Like I don't know. I didn't know what was happening to me. I was like, was it weed? Did I smoke crack? Did he say it was crack? And I didn't know. I know he would say it was crack, but I had to leave. It was one of the secret shows too.
Oh yeah.
Like so, I was like, yo, let me out. He was like, you can't come back in. I said, let me out. I went and sat in my car. I just sat there like for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know whose it was, but they're on Snoop Dogg level, I guess. According to me. Got to be careful.
My brother Daniel Masterpiece Jones, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's get started early in your life. Growing up, where you from?
I grew up in Germany.
Grew up
My
in
parents
Germany.
were army people, man. So I was born in Germany.
Are you German?
Nah, I mean, technically I was, but you can't do dual citizenship anymore.
I mean, like
So you gotta pick.
by DNA.
By DNA? No, I'm black.
There's gotta have black Germans though, don't they?
No, they do though. They do.
I know.
You know how they always have like the three wise men and one of them's a black one?
Yeah.
Like, they're from Germany.
I think all three.
That's that third wise one. I'm the third wise one.
Hell yeah.
No, but like
Yeah.
my mama from Mississippi, my dad was born in North Carolina, so I'm not German, but I lived there till I was 18. So it's like that's what I knew for a while. They even sent me to German school.
It interests me because I'm part German.
For sure.
Yeah, my mom's side of the family is German.
Oh.
So it really does interest me. How was school in Germany?
Well, first it was hard because I didn't speak German.
Okay.
I went to German school in first grade, and they were like, figure it out. And I
wow.
did.
Yeah.
I figured it out, having a German girlfriend and everything.
What?
Yeah, man.
First grade pimping?
First grade pimping. Nah, she wasn't in first grade, you know what I'm saying? She was a little older, so
Oh, okay.
that's how I got started out. But I loved it, dog. Germany was great.
Yeah.
I love the how everything's so old there. The traditions. They would take off an hour. Every day, everything shuts down for an hour for lunch.
Really?
And you go on and you can't go to the bank at 12 o'clock because they shut down. They go home and they go eat with their family.
Eat and take a nap?
We leave school, go home for an hour.
Really?
And then go back to school. Straight up, dog.
That's fucking cool. In first grade?
First grade, dog. I was walking through the city like a grown-up. Wow. We had a town drunk. You know how like in the old movies there's a town drunk. Everybody know he's a town drunk. He would be just in the middle of the street just screaming. And we knew him. Everybody knew him. There he goes.
We're in New Orleans now. We got a bunch of town drunks.
Right, now the town is drunk over here. But it was cool, dog. I loved Germany. What do you know about your German heritage?
I don't know much. I know my family got here before the war.
For sure.
I knew that.
Smart.
That's about as much as I found. I found out there. I was like, you know what? That's all I need to know.
Have you ever been over there?
No, I haven't.
Yo,
I've never been out of the
man.
country.
I'll take you, dog. We'll go over there. We'll get some schnitzel.
Fuck yeah.
Some bratwurst. We'll have some beer.
Some beer.
That's how you say beer in German. Beer.
Beer. I'll have a beer with you in Germany.
Of course.
I don't really drink, you know what I mean? But if I go to Germany with you, I'll definitely have a beer.
You gotta have a couple of German beers. You gotta have a Weissen beer. You know what I'm saying? Which is a white beer. Everything's white there. But
everything's white there.
Everything's white. But it's like it's dope though. Yeah. Europe is dope. Period.
Yeah.
I went back a few years ago, and I just spent 2 months there. We would just be in Airbnbs, take the train. We went to like 6 different countries.
Is it expensive out there?
It's not that expensive to like get around because their public transit is so good. Like I would never get on a bus here. Ever.
Yeah, me either.
Ever.
Yeah. I understand.
I would walk.
Mm-hmm.
I got an electric scooter. And my car broke down, and I was riding that scooter all the way across the bridge and everything.
Really?
Before I got on the bus. I would get on the ferry, but
yeah.
But that public transit is so good. You can be like, "Hey Siri, tell me how to get here," and she'll tell you what bus when it gets there, all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
So traveling over there is pretty easy. It's not that expensive, And Airbnb like really works pretty well over there.
Yeah.
So I just I get a room at somebody's house and get a little apartment they got set up for like $50 a night.
Do they do like the arts in Germany? Like, can you? Because I know some places they won't let you do like comedy or stuff like that or
I
rap.
don't know. See, okay, when I was rapping in Germany, right? Because I'm born in Germany. I went to German school, then I was homeschooled, and then my parents were pastors too.
Yeah.
So if I was rapping, it was for the Lord.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I still might break down a bar or two for the Lord. You
Hallelujah.
Know what I'm saying? I love Jesus. So like when I was rapping there, it was like in churches and stuff. But like everything's there because there's so many.
You really were rapping in churches?
Brother, bro, go look it up, dog. Daniel Masterpiece Jones. You YouTube me, you go far enough down, you're gonna see some stuff I probably don't want you to see.
You got anything you want to plug real quick? Since we're in the beginning of this?
We got Daniel Masterpiece Jones. We got him next week, next Friday. We got Levi's is dropping by me.
Okay.
I'm on my boy Javike's mixtape that's out right now.
Hell yeah.
I know Javike. We on that song Cheerios. It's a bop.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Daniel Masterpiece Jones on Spotify, iTunes, everything. All my music is there. Of course, you want to plug Are You Okay? This is important to me. This is my T-shirt right here.
Okay.
I brought this. I started doing this because I want us to check on our friends. I want us to check on each other.
Yeah, I like that.
Because we always, it tends to be these days that we don't hear what somebody's going through until it's too late.
Yeah.
So I don't want us to do that. So I think sometimes people see the shirt, it might encourage them to check on somebody. It might just make them call their mama. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
I really like that because we do it in our scene. We could talk to each other. You know what I mean?
Right,
like
yeah.
we really do have a nice bond in our scene. You know, even if like we don't chill with each other every day, like we still have that fucking. We're cool. You know what I mean? You can hit somebody up and be like, "Dude, I really need to talk to somebody right now."
Yeah, yeah.
You
and
know,
we'll be there for you. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I just want to keep that going.
Yeah.
You know, so that's what we're at. Really I want to plug right now. AreYouOkayApparel.com. Get it and
Go
or just
get it.
check on your friend. Check on your friends.
Check on your friends,
Straight up
bro.
and
It's
down.
important.
Absolutely.
All right, and you're also gonna be on my show at Bière Bar at the end of the month.
29th.
On the 29th. If you're on the West Bank, come check out Daniel Masterpiece Jones. I got him on my show at Bière Bar, 29th.
The lineup is
show.
crazy. Who else you got on there? Lane?
Lane Spurkis. I got
Catchy.
She's headlining.
Yeah.
Catchy. She just went to New York and did her thing.
Oh,
She did an hour. She was doing an hour thing, and Catchy. She
She's a
came up.
superstar.
She came up in the scene too. You know, during the pandemic, like she really honed her shit.
Yeah,
you know, I loved watching her do her thing. Who else do I got on that lineup? I got Amy Collins.
Ayo.
She's new. I don't know if you met Amy yet.
I have, I think somewhere.
But she gets around. Amy, Brandon Bruffitt's gonna be on it. You know,
Love it.
you gotta love him.
Love Brad.
So back to Germany. Where were we? You were rapping in churches.
Yeah, rapping in churches in Germany.
Rapping in fucking
Because
churches.
it's like, because I like rap music, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you grow up, you're a pastor's kid. It's not like your mama's gonna let you listen to the Tupac album. She's not gonna let you get that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have access to that. So if I wanted to rap, I was writing it, or I had to find some Christian gospel rap.
Yeah.
Which there's a lot of it. There's some good Christian rap.
There really is.
There's some good stuff out there.
I listen to Marcus Rogers.
Yeah,
I love
okay,
Marcus
see you,
Rogers.
dog. I used to listen to, and the thing is, they'll have sometimes the corniest names. You know, it'd be like one of my favorite groups, which it was literally my version of like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but they were called Righteous Riders.
You know who I used to listen to when I was a kid, bro?
Gospel gangsters.
No, they were Limit X. You ever heard of Limit X? They
Who
used
is
to have
that?
this song JESUS, and I'll be rocking with them. You know what I mean?
Popping out right there.
They were African rap group, dude, and they
Yes.
really like were all into it. Like they were from
Man,
Africa.
Africans go hard for Jesus. Though.
Yeah, they do, dog.
They go hard
do.
for Jesus. You think you go to a black church and it's a long service. My parents, they had churches underneath them in Kenya. Bruh, they start the service the day before and they end it the day after Sunday.
Wow.
Like it's crazy. Like I love the Lord.
Yeah.
But dang, bro. I'm hungry, dog.
Right.
Like I'm tired. They every time you sit down, you think you get a rest. They're like, stand up for Jesus again. All right, here we go.
This is worse than the Catholic service.
Bruh, the Catholic service got a schedule at least. Worst thing
Yeah,
about
they
a
do.
Catholic Church is all the this is, I mean, even pre-COVID, I was like, this is gross. Why are we passing down everything? Everybody's sipping out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And 90% of Catholic people are 99 years old.
Yeah, they
and
are.
they can't control their mouth or what comes
Their
out of it
saliva.
or what gets in it. They don't know. Like, it's like they drank some, but they left the same amount of something else in there.
Yeah.
And now I gotta
It's
drink
like,
it.
let me take a sip of this, but I'm gonna give a little back to the
Right.
community.
I was like, yeah.
Just
I'm non-denominational for sure. That's me. I could not be Catholic.
right.
Just for the germs.
No,
Just for the germs.
I used to sit in the church and I used to click. I hated it, bro. I used to click my heels together like bow, 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 real loud. My parents, everybody in the church would be looking at my parents.
Are you wearing
and I'm like,
shoes?
you should know. But I made it sound like it. I would just click them together. And I was like Dorothy in there, please. No place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. And everybody be
dog.
looking at my parents, and I'm like, I told y'all not to bring me. I told y'all I don't want to be here.
Let me be a sinner.
Yeah.
Let me be a sinner until I'm
I
old
love
enough
the
to
Lord,
sit
but I
still.
just don't love Catholic Church like y'all do. You
Yo,
know?
they got bad chairs too, dog. Bad chairs.
They do.
Pews?
Yeah.
Bruh. That's so Little House on the Prairie. Like, come on, dog. We have invented cushions. There are
Right.
cushions. There are comfortable seatings. The Catholic Church has so much doggone money.
Yeah.
Why are we sitting on bricks?
Right.
Why?
Why?
That's not of God.
It's-
It's not of God.
So let me ask you, your dad's a pastor. Did he let you rap in church?
Yeah, dog. We was man. My dad was popular. My dad is the reason why I do anything that I do.
Yeah.
One of the reasons. My mom is the reason why I do it because she would make me. She'd be like, go up there, do that poem now. I'm like, come on, Mama, I don't feel like doing it. Go do the poem. Okay, Mama. You know what I'm saying? Sing that song. I can't sing, Mama. My voice has been changing for a year. Sing the song.
That's what's up.
Like, it's... So she would make me do it, but my dad was always doing it. My dad was always calling the first Tyler Perry because we would do shows and we would do plays in Germany.
Yeah.
Like at what would be like our convention center and pack it out, man.
Nice.
And he was doing shows. He's written many plays. He's written books.
That's awesome.
The man could sing. I've seen the man pop lock in church if he wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying? So it was our church, you know what I'm saying? So we did what we wanted to do. So
Is
yeah,
he down
definitely
here now?
rapping there. He's in Virginia right now. Well, yeah, he's in the States.
He's
Yeah,
in Virginia?
absolutely.
Oh, you got me wanting to go see him at church.
No, you should
I
see
wanna
him,
go-
dog. Look
I
at
wanna go-
W.K. Jones, man. He's actually a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
So he does a lot of different speaking engagements. I'll tell you, the man does what he wants. You know what I'm saying?
dig
like,
that.
He could do anything. So yeah, we was rapping in church straight up. I remember I went on a little church tour. That was one of my first good gigs. Was a big artist named Kenton Jones came down to Germany. I opened up for him there, and then he took me on the rest of his tour in Germany
Really?
there. Yeah.
So that's how good you were when you were a kid.
I was traveling, dog.
You opened up for one of the bigger names in Germany,
opened up for
and
major
he
artists.
saw you and was like, "You're coming with me."
Mm-hmm.
That's fire.
I used to get booked. We used to have to go and drive to different cities in Germany to do different things, and I've still even gone back to Germany to do some different stuff.
Nice.
So yeah, it's real out there.
Let's go do some comedy, bro. I want to do some comedy.
For
in
real, we
Germany.
should take some comedy to Germany. Germany, they love, like, you'll find a German. I saw a German in Jackson, Mississippi.
Yeah.
He was riding his motorcycle through the South. I said, why? He said, I don't know. They just want to see stuff. Like, they travel. They go and see the world.
Yeah.
So they're really well versed in the world. They're always interested in what's going on. So, like, I mean, Europe, even just Europe itself, like, it would be a great place to go do some comedy.
Yeah,
Germany
whenever
would be dope.
we could put together a Europe tour, you can be the manager, the tour manager, bro.
Got it, man.
You know?
I only got churches for venues, though.
We could do
You
churches,
gotta work your
baby.
clean set, dog.
I
You
got a
gotta
clean.
work your
I got a
clean
clean
set.
15.
You got a clean 15?
I got a clean 15.
I think you got a clean 8.
No, I got a clean
You got
15.
15, clean.
Dude, I got over 40 minutes of material now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I've never even calculated.
Yeah.
My thing
And that's
is-
not counting laughs. You know what I mean?
right.
Like,
Yeah, no, that's just.
it's
Wait,
just-
so half of it is no laughs.
no, like, on my material. If it no, I'm saying like if I'm not counting the laughs.
Oh, you're not. So even
I
with
got
the
around
laughs in,
40,
that's like an hour.
45 at least. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got
Yeah.
at least an hour, bro. But my thing is like I'm still honing the hour. It's
Right.
cool to have an hour, but getting on stage and doing
doing
the
the hour.
hour is a different
It's hard.
monster. I've done up to 37 right now. You know what I mean? And I'm still building up because you get up there and you get in this flow and you never know what happens in the room. You know what I mean?
Right.
You might get this fucking person who's yelling at you and threw off my the way I was going with my jokes.
Right. You
and
might
now
have to go to a different place.
right, I might have to, and I fucking forgot one joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every time I get off stage, I'm like, fuck, I forgot this joke, this joke, this joke, and this joke.
Right. But
You know,
didn't.
but I didn't. I know it's there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still working that muscle to build up to get all my shit out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because every set's different.
Right.
Every set's different.
That's what's hard for me. I don't know. I know I probably got maybe I could probably do close to an hour, right? But then I got like 30 minutes I can do in a church.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All my stuff is clean anyway.
Dude,
but then I got stuff I can do at the comedy spot.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
I got these different kinds of sets.
Yeah, exactly. Like for our rooms, we got different rooms.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's good to know how to read the room and know what material to bring into that room.
Right.
You know, you ever heard of a comic named Toulouse? In Alabama,
think
he's
so.
an Alabama comic. He's one of the best comics in Alabama.
Sure.
He came down here in the Howlin' Wolf, and he heard my set in the Howlin' Wolf, and was like, "Dude, you need to do Baptist churches."
Yeah.
And I was like, "For real, bro? Don't play with me, dog." He was like, "Yeah, you could do Baptist churches." He was like, "You
No,
need to
for
do
sure.
Black Baptist churches," and I was like, "I'm down, bro. You put me in the Baptist scene and watch."
No, for real, because the first time I heard your voice, it wasn't you. It was at the church announcements in a Baptist church.
Really?
I said, yeah, you got the voice for it. You could tell them, listen, y'all, we going to have after this, we going to be selling pork butts in the back to raise money for Miss Georgia's chlamydias. You know, her husband just passed, and she's going through a time. So, you know what I'm
We
saying?
need
You
to
get that
help
church
her out
announcement.
as much as we can, you
Y'all
guys.
come
We
on
gotta
and
put
support. Exactly.
we need those offerings to hand down the
Bruh.
sister.
You look though, you're laughing, but you tap into that. There's way more
Yeah.
churches than comedy clubs.
Yeah, there is.
You know how many churches there are per street?
Yeah,
It'd be like they be looking at
They're
each
everywhere.
other. It'd be two churches right across the street. Both of them Baptist. They both got almost the same name. One of them just say Life instead of Center. You know, and like
Yeah.
they all get out at the same time. I think sometimes they go to the wrong one. They don't even notice.
yeah.
Like there's so many churches out here, bro.
Dude, I do a Baptist church. We could do a church tour in Louisiana.
Bro, let's go.
I would
dog.
do it with you. I
Bro,
will.
we could tour for 6 months at churches only and not even leave New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like, we could not even leave the city, dog. We're like, cool, next city, here we go.
The Hallelujah tour.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah comedy.
The Hallelujah tour.
Hallelujah. I like
There you go. If I
that.
see that flyer out there, I'm suing you.
No, you can do it. I'm for real, dog.
there, dog.
If you want to, I'm down with the church tour.
I'm in it to win it.
Me too.
Let's go.
How much do we charge churches for tickets?
I don't know how much they got. Look, bro, we're going to pass the plate. You got to
Pass the plate for it?
Yeah.
That's
You
what's
say-
up. I like
You're
that.
going to say these young men are on tour. They're moving around, trying to bring laughter. You know, they say laughter is like a medicine. It says that in the Bible. You know, they say a joyful heart is like medicine. So we want to bless these people. They're walking around blessing people with the gift of laughter. So we're going to pass this plate around.
Yeah.
Now, it just depends on when we go. If we go before offering, we're good. If we go after offering, we're not going to get that much.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So we gotta time it right.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta time it right. We need to go up right after praise and worship when they
Right
crunk.
after,
when they crunk. Matter of fact, I
they
might
got
even
the spirit of the Lord flowing through their
I might
body.
even start off with a song. You know,
Yeah, you
no
do.
comment. I'm starting off with "Shout to the Lord."
There we
You know what
go.
I'm saying? You don't even know that song, but that's a hit. That's a hit.
I
in the
do
community.
know "Shout to the Lord,"
You know it?
bro. Dude, I
Shout
go.
to the Lord,
I go to the-
all the earth. It's my jam.
Let them sing.
Yeah, you
I'm
do it,
dude,
though.
I
There
do
you
know
go.
it, bro. Listen,
I was testing you.
I go to church every fucking day, bro, and
Let's go.
I still curse. It's
Hey, look, dog.
He's
listen.
healing me in my tongue a little bit at a time, you
Bruh,
know.
listen, the Bible said, right? There's a man named Paul.
Yeah, I know Paul.
Also went by Saul.
Yeah,
He used to murder Christians.
yeah,
Literally.
God
murder.
knocked him off his horse.
But after, God knocked him off his horse, changed him, and he gave his life to Christ, and he said, I have sinned against no one. Now, this man had murdered people.
Yeah.
He had murdered Christians, the same people he was talking to. He had murdered maybe their family.
Yeah.
And he said, I sin against nobody, because that's how big the change can. That's how much
It is.
God can change you.
It's
you
true.
know what I'm saying? So them little cuss words ain't gonna keep you out, baby. Go
No,
ahead,
they're
then.
not. They're
Go
not.
ahead, then. You think when Jesus ran up in the temple and he was flipping tables, he didn't say, "Mother," you know?
Yeah.
You don't think he let one out?
Yeah.
You don't think he let one out?
I would have loved to hear
Jesus
Jesus
is the
go.
only. He's the only one who can say, "God damn it," and like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know he went in there at least to let one GD out.
I would have loved to hear Jesus be like, "You fucking idiots!
He said it was a den of thieves, boy.
This is what you got me down here working with, God."
He was trying to get some paper, man. That was it. He
Yeah.
was trying to get some paper. He said, "This is the church flea market, Jesus. We do this once a year."
When I argue with my dad would be like, "You're such a man of God. You know what, you curse all the time." I'm like, Peter cursed his ass off. You know what? It's fine.
Peter was with Jesus 10 minutes later. I don't even know who that is, y'all.
Yeah.
He said, Jesus? What's that? That's that crucifixion? Oh, yeah, I don't even know. I was looking at it on the TV, man. I don't know who that is. Like, what about them 11 other dudes you be walking around with? Who?
I don't know none of those guys. I
The-
wasn't
the-
with them at all.
Disciples? What? The what? I don't know, bro. I'm just over here about to fight.
Oh, shit. Yeah. This is the way we live, baby. So back in the church. So how old were you when you first started really rapping at the church? Whenever you got that tour?
Let's see. We had to be, I was probably like 14, 15 or something like that.
14 to 15?
Yeah,
That's good age.
I was a youngin. I don't remember like
How old are you now?
ages like that. 29, baby. We just turned 29 April 29th, baby. We 25 out here.
Hey.
Tar season. You know what I'm saying? Bull-ish only.
My son's a Taurus.
Yeah?
What day is your birthday?
Congratulations to him.
Thank you.
What day is it?
Yeah.
29th?
Oh, my son's a 26.
26? Oh, yeah, he in there. He in there with the ballers. He's in there. But yeah, you know, we started, you know, real young. Because this is like, when you're doing stuff in the church, you're always doing stuff in the church. You know, you're singing in the choir. Every pastor's son, especially if they're black, is going to have to play the drums. You always need a drummer.
You're a drummer?
So, you know, oh yeah.
I'm a drummer.
Straight up, dog. Yeah, of course. I see it in you.
Yeah.
I see it in you.
I got a set of Ludwigs at the house, baby.
Yeah?
Yeah, pretty little Vista Light set. They
Hey.
black and clear spiral Vista Lights.
You still playing for real. I was thinking about getting a set. I want to Anderson .Paak on these hoes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. But, you know, so you're always doing something in there. So whatever it takes, you know, you got the Youth Sunday. We used to have Jersey Sunday, where instead of dressing up, you wear a jersey. That was fun.
That's cool.
You know,
Jersey
so you got
in Germany.
Pastor appreciation. You know, say there's all these events where, you know, you might be able to get yourself a rap song off. So, you know, we would do
That's
it all
what's
the time.
up.
I also had a small career as a, what do you even call it? But I had a lot of, like, military-themed songs. Because, like, we were in the Army, you know, and so I'm always on these bases. My dad, he did a lot of events with the Yellow Ribbon program, so I have a lot of military-themed music that I would travel around and do. Like,
Do it for the soldiers and stuff?
yeah, dog.
That's what's up. You was on a USA tour? Was a Germany USA tour for the soldiers?
I see is the opportunity, dog. Y'all
That's
need
amazing.
some beat music, I got you. National Guard, you need one, boom. Army Reserve, boom, I got you, dog.
Oh, yeah.
All kinds of military-themed music. If you look it up, I don't even want to. There's a music video called PTSD Won't Stop Me
Okay.
by Daniel Masterpiece Jones.
All right.
And I didn't write it. It was literally a soldier who had been through a couple of tours, and he wrote out how he felt, and they wanted somebody to come and perform the song and do a video for it. So I did it, and we rapped that song, and it's up there, it's out there. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little corny. But I'm not gonna like diss.
But you were
know,
young,
I'm not gonna diss what the man wrote though. You know, he wrote his stuff from his heart. You know what I'm saying? So like that was really real for me. So if I did it now, I would probably do it different. But you know, we was out there give me the script. We rolled it, man. I'm talking about they had me on a treadmill with the green screen. Those explosions.
Really?
Yeah, it's great. Bro. You should see it. So yeah, I did a lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
Nice.
We still doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah. How long did
Always.
you live in Germany for?
I lived there till I was about 17 and a half.
Did you graduate high school there?
No.
No?
I wish. Because I had to go from Germany to Mississippi.
Ooh.
Germany to Mississippi.
You were the smartest person in the state.
Don't do that, boy.
No?
That's terrible. Stop somewhere first. Stop in Canada. Stop in California for a day or something. Like, don't go straight from there to there, dog. Man, I went in there. They were like, "You got an accent." I was like, "You got an accent." Like, it was rough, dog. We went to Batesville, Mississippi. The school I went to had the highest. I mean, shout out to my cousins and my people out there. You know what I'm saying? I love Mississippi. It was great. But it was a hard transition.
Mississippi is great.
It was a hard transition, and some of y'all didn't help. But, like, I remember getting on the school bus because we were living in my grandma's house. So my grandma drove the school bus. That means
what grade were you in Mississippi?
I was in senior year, dog. I had to do
Senior
my
year?
last
Oh,
year. My
that's
last year, I had to
horrible.
just show up there and be like,
I'm here.
dog. And I was still a little awkward, too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I had only started going to public school in sophomore year, right, of high school. And then I only kind of fit in by, like, I joined a little rap group. We had a little dance group. We do our thing. We do our battles during lunch. That's how I got out of my awkwardness, you know, like, because I couldn't talk to people that good.
Right.
Like, I just, girls especially, they're like, "Hey, give me a hug." I'd be like, like, it broke me down.
Yeah,
But
I don't think
right.
anybody really. I didn't have a good time with the girls when I was younger either.
Man,
I had girlfriends, but like it stopped at a certain point.
Yeah, well, plus, and then you growing up in this very like Christian household thing too. They like, don't talk to girls. You can't touch them. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a sin.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But we figured it out.
Shame.
We figured it out, boy.
Yeah, we did.
But I got on the school bus, right? And this kid comes and he sits next to me. I mean, and he's country boy, way bigger than me. And he's like, "I heard you've been talking about me." I said, "Look, man, all right, I don't even know who you are. I don't know how I could talk about you. I don't know your name." Mm-hmm. He's like, "I heard you've been talking about me." I said, "I'll say it again. I can't talk about you. I haven't talked to anybody, right?
Yeah.
This is the second day on the bus.
Right.
Who are you?" He said, "Look, man, you keep talking about me. I'm going to send you back where you came from." I said, "Please, could you take me back? Like, can you? I'll go now. Like, let's go. Send me back where I
Right.
came from. That'd be awesome."
I was happy in Germany.
Yeah. Like, it was so weird, but, we figured it out, and now we
Did
out
you end
here.
up fighting them?
No, bro, I never fought nobody in my life, dog. That's
You
why
never
I can
got into a
talk.
fight? Never
That's
got.
why I can talk, dog. I
Okay.
can talk.
Yeah.
I can talk. We can talk through it. We
Yeah.
can talk around it. We can talk up it. We can talk down it.
Yeah.
I've never had to. I've gotten to where it is close, but I've never had to fight anybody.
That's
and I
good.
wish I had one fight on my belt. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like. I
You
want
don't.
one under my. Because I'm not. This is my thing. I'm not scared
Yeah.
to fight somebody. My dad taught me. He said, if you're gonna fight somebody, you be the one to hit them first.
Yeah.
So anytime it's close, like I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I feel like Will Smith. That was his first fight. I don't want that
Yeah.
for myself. I don't want that
Right.
for myself.
Right.
He walked up and he, that's not a fight. Well,
It's not. It's not.
that
a fight.
maybe the second after the one in the Fresh Prince
Look.
intro. That fight.
I watched.
There's that fight too. You know what I'm saying? But I want to, I want to have one under my belt just in case.
Yeah, I watched Bad Boys 3 after the slap, and I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit, Will clicked into Bad Boys 3. Like, that's
dog.
what he did. Like, he was a point in Bad Boys 3 where he did exactly what he did at the Oscars, and I was like, that bitch was acting on the Oscars, and he clicked into fucking Mike Lowry.
Well, did
Like,
you see-
Mike Lowry.
Did you see King Richard?
Not yet.
Well,
Not
you
yet.
watched King Richard. And that's what he was still in King Richard mode.
That's what it was?
And King Richard Richard got his butt beat a couple of times.
Okay.
Like, just beat down. You know what I'm saying? But he had to keep on going, keep moving through it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The only other time Will Smith had an altercation when that dude was kissing on his face. And he gave him that
yeah,
pat slap.
I saw that too.
Still wasn't a real, it was that pat slap.
Yeah.
That boy been holding a lot in for a long time.
He has
Then
been.
he was getting his butt beat in the movie. He's not usually getting his butt beat in the movie.
Yeah.
You know? So he was like, you know what? And Jada probably hitting him a little bit at home.
Oh,
He's
Jada
like, I'm
hit
gonna
him.
hit somebody.
Jada hit him with them
I'm
eyes.
gonna hit
yeah.
somebody.
He's got
You know, Jada probably wake up and be like, good morning, nigga. Oh, good morning. Thank you, baby. I love you. Does August have to sleep here with us? Okay, that's fine.
Does he want coffee and breakfast in the morning too?
Does he
Do I
want
have
some
to
eggs?
cook for
You gonna make some
everybody?
eggs?
Grits with those eggs? Do you?
But I hate it, dog. I hate that happened. But I didn't want him to slap Chris Rock, but I did want Will Smith to get to slap somebody. I think he's needed to slap someone for a while.
Probably
but it's
so.
not Chris.
Yeah.
Not Chris.
Not Chris, bro.
Not Chris.
Take
Chris
it out.
did. Chris won though. He did what he's supposed to do. He didn't do anything.
I say Chris did win.
You win.
His
You
fucking-
win if you do that.
Did you see his tickets prices after that? Them bitches went from like
He win.
150
Yeah,
to
dog. He wins forever.
1,500. You know,
Yeah.
like $2,000 a ticket. I was
They
like,
want to see him while he still got a mark on his face. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? He wins, baby.
He does win.
He wins. But, you know, if Will Smith goes full Kanye West for like a year, I'm down. I'm down to watch.
Yeah.
I'm down to watch.
Okay, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
He just starts dressing in all black with like.
Well, they're going to start hanging out, dog. It's going to get weird,
They're gonna
man.
live in a room in the Superdome together.
He's going to release a Kanye-produced album that's just going to be
shit.
emo as heck.
What-
It's going to be him and Willow.
the softest rapper and the craziest rapper.
Yeah, dog.
Two
It's gonna be
genius
wild.
minds together, just collabing in a room like a tornado and a hurricane.
What else does he have to do? You know, he's done everything else. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's get Kanye Smith for a year. I want Kanye Smith for a year.
That would be the
That's
name
it.
of the album, Kanye Smith.
Kanye Smith, dog.
Kanye Smith in it.
I'm waiting on it, dog.
It would be nice. So let's see. You're in Mississippi.
Yeah,
For,
yeah. So it was in Mississippi.
Did you have any problems graduating? No, huh? Did you even have to do any work your senior year?
Well, that's what's nice. Though. Well, yeah, I had to do the stuff. But it was mostly like social work, dog. It was hard. I was in the front page of the newspaper a couple months after I started school because I was on TV doing a military rap, you know, and so people to see me, the teachers had it like up, posted up, and you know everybody else is a rapper. They're like, oh, so you think you? I went to the same school Soulja Boy went to.
No shit.
So they're like, you think you're Soulja Boy? I was like, absolutely not. I haven't cranked anything at
So
all.
wait, you
Or done
you-
zero cranking. We're not doing the same thing. Like,
you went to, do you know Soulja Boy?
no, he was not there anymore. He was
Okay.
already rich and famous.
Oh, so they were just still hanging on the legend of Soulja Boy. You think
Right.
Soulja
Well,
Boy?
like his people knew him. People that know him.
That's
people
how you
knew
know
his
you're doing-
family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but that's
he's
how
from
you
the
know you're
community.
doing something good. You know, when people start doing that type of stuff. Oh, you think you the fucking man now, huh? You famous over here, huh?
I was like, I don't. I feel really scared. Not at all. I'm really worried about my well-being.
Dude, let me tell you something. The fucking I went to Mississippi after Katrina, and the wildlife is something to be petrified about
Come
in
on now.
Mississippi, dude. Like, I would
Bruh.
go to these ponds. This place had where I was at. They had the ponds, and it was in Lumberton, right? And if you ever been in Lumberton, there's like this dome house. That's where I was staying. It was my buddy's fucking people's house. So I'm living at this dome house in Lumberton, and they have land. You know what I mean? Like, people have land in Mississippi.
Right,
and
yeah.
I'm like going.
Plantations is what they call
Uh,
it.
It wasn't a plantation. Like, it was like a pond. It was a bunch of ponds, and it was like the woods. And bro, they had the biggest spiders I've ever seen. I mean, arachnids. This
Wildlife, bro.
banana
All
spiders. Banana spiders like this. When I saw it, I was like, "What is that fucking real?" Like, I was like, "This is
Like, it must be fake.
dumb."
Imagine never seeing an armadillo, right? Imagine the only time you've seen an armadillo is when you get to the whatever the alphabet animal book is, and you get to Africa and you see an armadillo, and then you go to Mississippi and there are armadillos everywhere,
Yeah.
and they're all dead. And like, they're all just laying on the side of the road dead, and you're
Yeah.
like, I didn't even know these things existed here,
Yeah.
and they're just here in my yard now.
Yeah.
Like it was.
It's
Yeah.
like when you buy a car, now you see the same car everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, if there's armadillos here, where are the kangaroos? Like I
Right.
didn't know they would be there at all. It was so strange though. But yeah, a lot of weird social, like getting used to that. I got to skip all the state tests. Didn't have to take them.
Ooh, you lucky.
I'm not from the state.
Oh, you
I'm
lucky.
not from no state, boy. What am I take a test about?
That's true.
So that was I really loved that. Yeah, I graduated and I didn't even want to go. I didn't care that much about the actual ceremony. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
This means I don't have to come here anymore. That was my celebration.
That's awesome.
I had one good friend, and she got pregnant by some freshman. I said, look, girl, if you really was trying to get pregnant by anybody, I'm over here with one. I got one. I could have made you. I could have gave you one if you just wanted to have.
I was
babies
trying
for
to
no
be
reason.
your friend.
Right,
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, come
you
on.
want to friend zone me?
Yeah, we were seniors. A freshman. I at least look. I'm not that experienced, but I got at least sophomore skill wing for you. I got sophomore skill dick for
I
you.
got the sophomore
and you running
pecker.
around talking to freshmen.
You fucking with them freshman motherfuckers.
Bro,
like,
we had all out of 6 classes. We had 4 classes together.
Yeah.
I was like, when did you do it? Like, when did you do it? We've been hanging out all day.
That's when she snuck off. She snuck off around
the
the
AP chemistry got me, dog.
she snuck around the bleachers in the back.
But it's okay though, cause she has 75 children now, and I cannot do that.
Oh my gosh.
I can't afford to have.
You
2.
still know her?
I got 2 dogs, and I can't afford them, dog. I'm thinking
Right.
about selling one.
Yeah.
I
Don't sell your dog.
I would never. I love Pippin.
You want kids?
I would like to have a kid. Yep.
That was it's very generic, right? You know,
but like I do want to have a kid. I do want to have.
I know your
kids,
girl's
you know
gonna
what I'm
watch this episode, so
That's
she's
what I'm
gonna,
saying.
You don't want to go too
Baby,
deep.
I love babies.
Hey.
But I do like I want to spread the genes, one
You got
time.
to.
Look, I'm trying to deuce it out one time. Look, but the thing is,
You say you 29?
Yeah.
Like I'm
It's about
35.
time.
No,
It's
you
about
got
time.
you got a couple more years, bro.
my wife is this small. She comes up to my shoulder.
How old your wife?
She's 30.
So
She just turned 30. She's 1 month, 1 day, and 1 year older than me.
she's doing good.
Yeah, so I mean, but it's
If y'all
around
have
the
any
time.
kids yet, look, it's around that time, but give it another year or
You
two,
gotta
bro.
think it. Like she is so small, Pickle. She comes up to my shoulder, right?
know.
And I'm small. I was watching TV and I saw a birth happen, and I looked at her. I said, "I would never do that to you. That's awful. That
It
looks
is
terrible."
It does, but you like. I just recently had my child, so I mean, you don't. You just help as much as you can. You know what I mean? Like,
Which is nothing. There's
Yeah.
nothing you can do.
well, there is. You help them to the bathroom.
It's
take
like
a
when
shower.
it's like if you're at an exorcism, the pastor's there, the demon is there, you just there. You just there, like
Well,
yes.
you are just
Woo!
there in the room, like we had a C-section, so birth was like 10 minutes. You know what I
Word.
mean? It was like 10 minutes. I wasn't like I went to hold the baby, and she's just on the table, like, where's everybody at? Like, I was like,
Are we
bring
at Disneyland?
bring me the child. I was like, hold on, y'all can't have, this is my boy. I'm having my time. But no, you really do help. You know what I mean? Like you take
Right.
pictures. You whenever you support her, like you help her take a shower. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Because they're very weak
Right,
after.
yeah.
You help her walk and stuff like that. You go
I'd
get
imagine.
food. You go get her coffee. You go do everything.
Do everything.
You know what I
that you
mean?
can.
You sleep every 2 hours. And
Yeah,
you
yeah.
wake up every 2 hours, and you just sleep deprived,
Yeah.
basically. And
Congratulations, by the way.
Thank
dog.
you.
Look at
Thank
dog,
you.
Making people.
I made a
You
person.
made a whole dude.
I
Dog.
made a whole-
What's going on? That's magical.
It is
dog.
magical,
That's
dude.
some Disneyland chiz right there.
Right.
Super proud of you, man. But yeah, I want to have a baby. I want to have a couple of them. If I could do 2 at a time, if I could have twins, that would just knock them out. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe have one and then she finds out about the other one. You know what I'm saying?
You
That
have
way they
twins in
a
your
sibling.
family?
We do.
Ooh.
We got my uncle. He got twins. I think that's it. So yeah, my uncle has twins. And so the thing is, I know there's no hope for me having like a boy and a girl, right? Because I got 3 sisters, and I'm the only boy. My dad, they're all boys. My mom, it's 3 girls, and then she has 1 brother. So it's like whatever I
It's a
have,
pattern.
that's what's gonna happen.
It's a pattern.
You know what I'm saying? If I have a boy first, we're gonna have boys for at least the next 2. So I'm not gonna try for another gender. Like that's what happens.
Yeah.
So the only way we're gonna get both is we do twins. You know, I'm gonna have one baby. I'm gonna buy it a dog that's a generic color so I can keep buying that dog. Like, look, your dog never died. Isn't that amazing? You had a puppy forever. That's it, dog. That's the plan.
Little Roscoe. Look at Roscoe. He's the same.
Roscoe. Look at Roscoe still kicking. He still likes to play. Still is not potty trained, Roscoe. Huh?
He's just wetting the walls.
Look at that go. He's still training him. So yeah, I'm excited for that. It's around. But I tell people all the time, look.
You'd be a great dad.
Yeah,
I can see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill it, dog.
You could kill it.
Hopefully, I
No, you will.
I know what not to do.
It's a little scary at first, bro, but you know what? Once you got your baby in your arms, like I never held a child that small for a reason until I had my own child. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because they're very small, and I feel like I'm a big brute. You know what I mean?
Right,
So
yeah.
I feel like they're so
Don't squish
delicate.
it.
So this one, I was like, my baby, I was like, yes, you know, I'm gonna hold it, and it's like you get that bond in. You know
You
what I
did
mean?
that skin to skin.
Yeah, you know, you do the skin to skin, but I mean, I was just like holding them basically almost more than she was. You know,
Right.
I was holding them.
It's not your first one, right?
This is my first
It's
baby.
your first one?
Yeah.
I assume you had babies all over the world.
No, not no.
You're just slinging it around.
There might be something out there I don't know
You
about
might not know.
from the old
I
lifestyle.
swear I seen a small you somewhere in Kentucky. I seen him. He had the same hat on.
Oh, did he?
Same-
Oh Lord.
He was 5 years old and he had chops already. I said, Pickle? He said, nah, my name Cucumber. I was like, all right.
All right. Little
But
girl.
I'm down, dog. I'm down. But like people always want to try to have babies. I'm like, babies happen by accident all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
They have them by accident, or you could just agree in the heat of the moment. This is the one we're trying.
Right, we trying now.
I'm
Here
in
it goes.
play- Yeah, it feels too good right now. We're going all the way.
Boy, it'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
So you got out of high school like 17.
Yeah,
Or-
whatever that was.
or
So,
18.
probably around
How old was
17, 18. Took me a long time to get my license, dog. I got to take that test a bunch, man.
Driver's license?
Yeah, well, I was not doing good on the test. I knew how to drive. Like, I learned to driving a stick in the back roads in Germany, you know what I'm saying? But you don't get your license in Germany till you're 18.
Nah.
You can't get your license till you're 18. So I hadn't done any like sort of driver's test or anything like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and they're like, "What's the max speed that a school bus could go?" And I'm like, "I know my grandma drive that thing 60 miles an hour." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's got to be at least the highest one. They're like, "Nope." I'm like, "Well, grandma needs to go to jail first of all." So it just took me a couple tries. I was getting confused. We finally got that thing down, man. I got my license. I drove. It was a 1992. Dodge Caravan, bright red, that came out in my grandma's yard. I don't even know if it was supposed to be. That man was supposed to be retired. It was older than me.
Yeah.
That man was supposed to be retired. I had to wake it up, and I'd drive that thing to school. And,
That's what's up.
My first day I drove there, I got out early. I'm like, finally I get to leave early because I got my car now. Went
So
to
your
crank
grandma
it.
was from Mississippi? Your grandma lived
Oh,
in
she is Mississippi, dog.
Okay.
She is Batesville, Mississippi, man. They need to put a statue of her somewhere in the middle of that city. Straight up. But I went to crank it up and it didn't start because I left the lights on. So that was a sad first day driving.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got out of high school and then I went to college around there. And then after college, I got the opportunity they wanted me to come help open up the Chick-fil-A in Kenner.
What'd you, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
What'd you go to college for?
I went to school for, what's it called? Communications.
All right.
And theater. I did not finish. I originally just went for communications and I did a little play and they were like, "Hey, we'll give you some money to also be a theater major." I was like, "You said money?"
They gave
Yeah,
you
so I
money
did
to be
that.
a theater major?
Yeah, well, they offered me a little scholarship.
How
Yeah,
much?
I did a lot of theater. Theater was one of my big outlets too. Do a lot of theater.
How much did they offer you?
I don't remember. It was a little scholarship.
Oh, it was a scholarship.
Yeah,
It
like
wasn't
a
like
little-
we're gonna pay
Well,
you.
no, it was some like grants.
Okay.
Like a couple of grants. So it was like a cash amount. But you know what? When I dropped out, they were like, "Hey, we need that back."
Really?
Yo, straight up. I dropped out and they was like, "Hey, we calling you because of all your loans and you backed up on your payments." And I was like, "What are you talking about? I didn't have any loans or anything." They're like, "Oh yeah, you got those grants. Like we need that back now. You didn't finish." I was like, wow, bro.
Did you pay it back?
Yeah. But you know what I figured out with those loans though? Because I did sales for a while I was here. I sold cars. And she was talking to me and she sounded like me when I was selling cars and stuff. I said, "Oh, you just need to sell today." She said, well, I said, no, that's fine. Let me talk to your supervisor. she, she was like, well, I was like, no, just like, I was like, okay, look, tell him. And I said, whatever it was, I said like half the amount. It wasn't that much. It was
Yeah.
like $2,000 or whatever.
Okay.
I said, tell him I'll give him $800 today. It's done.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know. I said, just tell him. So got on the phone with him. Boom. Put that on a credit card. Student loans done.
Yeah, that's how you do that.
Straight up, dog. They just
One
like,
lump
it's
sum.
nothing is real, bro. Like,
Right.
nothing is real. Money is not real. You don't owe anybody anything. Everything, like, once you have enough jobs, that's why I like doing a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, you learn
Yeah,
tricks.
you figure out
Tricks
that,
to the
oh,
trade.
somebody can backspace on this thing.
Yeah.
Somebody can turn 2,000 to 20 real quick, and
Right.
it means nothing, dog.
Right.
It means nothing. So, yeah, bro, I learned, that's why I like, traveling and doing different things. So just like you figure some stuff out. Like, you can
Okay.
finagle this world, because they show finagling you.
So what made you drop out of college?
For one thing, I was a theater major, and a guy comes in talking about life in the theater world and making it. And he was like, it doesn't matter what school you went to. It doesn't matter what kind of degree you have. If you do the audition and you're the right one, you're going to get it. I was like, just to reiterate what you said there. So it doesn't matter what we're doing here at all. And he was like, well, yeah. I was like, okay, all right. So now when I talked to my teacher, I was like, man, I don't know. And I was like, if I want to do this stuff, if I want to do what I want to do, I could just start right now. You know, I
Right.
want to be an artist.
I'm tired of looking at y'all faces already. I think I'm gonna just go pursue
I'm
this.
just like wasting time, really.
Yeah.
And I continued to waste time after I dropped out.
Yeah.
But I had more fun. But it was like she was like, yeah, I mean, it's true. If you feel like you're not doing what you need to do, like go ahead and go do it. Like, get out there and do it. I talked to my mom, and she was like, you think you can get where you need to be without college? I was like, yeah. She said, well, stop wasting money. Get out of there. Like, go.
Word.
So
That's what's up.
we did that, man. And so it was just like anything that I'm doing, and I've never felt like because I didn't have a degree or whatever, I couldn't do what I wanted to be doing. Anything that stopped me from getting there, it's just been either pure laziness or just procrastination, or we tried and that didn't work out, so now we go to the next
But
thing.
any artist has that thing in them. Like, we
Yeah,
all have that little
absolutely.
thing that makes us procrastinate a little bit, because I think it's like
Yeah.
part of the creativity thing that we
It's a
get.
lot,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Well, we also don't deal with a lot. We don't always deal with ourselves and what makes us do what we do. We know how to turn it into a joke. We know how to make it art.
Yeah.
We know how to look at other people, analyze them, but ourselves, like, I could give killer advice to anybody. I could change your life right now.
Yeah.
And if you do what I tell you to do, you're going to make it up there.
Yeah.
But I'm not doing it, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's like we do a
Right.
good job of, analyzing people and figuring things out
Pointing
for
the
everyone
finger.
else but
Pointing the
ourselves.
finger,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's because, a lot of us artists, like, we have a lot that we're dealing with emotionally, a lot, or that we haven't dealt with emotionally, that we don't know how to deal with, and we know how to block it out. That's why a lot of artists.
That's why you
end up
ask,
with
are
this
you
in our
okay?
past. That's why I asked, dog. Because I know we dealing with something.
Yeah.
Like, we're absolutely dealing with something all the time. But what were we talking about?
We were at you were dropping out of college, and I think you started opening a Chick-fil-A or something like that.
Yeah,
or-
that's how I got here.
That's how you-
I got here. Because I was in Jackson, Mississippi, working at Chick-fil-A's, keeping it Christian.
Keeping it Christian, baby.
Hating on the gays. All of my gay friends I met at Chick-fil-A, though, which is weird. But we were doing that, and then they were like, you want to...
All my gay friends you met.
I did, dog. It was so weird. They all worked in the kitchen. They was in there. No
Yeah.
discrimination. But we were there, and they were like, you want to come to New Orleans and open up the store? It was in Kenner, but I was like, yo, New Orleans is the closest I can get
Kenner, bro.
in the South to, some sort of European lifestyle. I
Okay.
was like, I am there. And that's how we got here, man. We've been here ever since. And,
So whenever you got to New Orleans, how old were you?
shoot, probably 20, 25, 26, something like that.
25. So really,
Probably 25.
you started comedy as soon as you got here?
Nah, dude. I haven't been doing comedy that long.
I know.
I haven't been doing that long at all. My first one was at the Dragon's Den. I watched the open mic. And
Okay.
I was scared, and I watched everybody just doing a bad job. I said, cool, I can't do worse than that. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, it can't get worse than the silence I've been sitting here listening to.
Do you know what year you started?
Let's do it. Nah, I could probably figure it out. I don't remember, though.
19
So
or 18 or something like that? Because I started in 2019.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm a little over 3 years right now.
Were you already doing it? Were you doing it before me?
Like
whenever you saw
whenever
me
I
doing
saw
something.
you, I started in 12 Mile. And when I went to 12 Mile, you were in there.
Yeah?
Killing it. Like,
That was probably right at the top.
yeah. I think we started maybe around the same
Still doing
time.
the same set, baby.
Yeah, that's what, dude. I'm telling you, that's why. Look, people wonder, but I mean, you get better over time. But you were fucking great then. Like you were so good then. People were booking you like that, and I'm sitting in the back of the room, horrible. Like I can't make these motherfuckers laugh for shit. It took me 10 months to learn how to make people laugh, dude. I would have little spurts of like good shows here and there.
Yeah, yeah.
And I started learning how to read rooms and stuff like that. It took me a good 10 months to
I had some
really.
stuff where like I started doing comedy because I was hosting so much stuff. Like
Yeah.
I hosted a lot of things in New Orleans before I ever did any comedy.
Okay.
And I realized after a while that I was doing comedy sets because like such and such isn't ready. You got to be up there and talk for a couple minutes.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you're doing a comedy set. So I was like, oh, I've been doing it a little bit already. Might as well just really get good at it.
Right.
Really give it a whirl. So I had a cheat code for sure. My first 3 minutes I ever did at 12 Mile, I remember I wrote it all out. I memorized it, timed it. Like I had the 3 minutes. Like if somebody had a burped loud and threw me off, it would have been over.
Yeah.
You know, because I had it tight. Completely
You really
memorized up to the minute, you know.
I'm like you did, bro. I remember watching you. It was like you and a couple other people, and I would be like, these dudes are brand new like me. How are they so fucking good? Like I didn't understand it. You know what I mean? I was like, but I was still learning to tame my tongue. You know, I just started. I was in the streets. I was still coming out of a coma.
Wild tongue, bro.
Yeah, I was coming.
Wild tongue.
I did.
I remember seeing, and I was like, man, he's funny. And then you say something else, I'm like,
It was.
Why you say that though?
Yeah.
It was like, you say something after you said something funny that made me feel bad for laughing. I was like, I don't know.
It was like that, bro.
I didn't laugh at that.
Yeah, it was like that. People act like they like it. Oh, he said something real bad right there. You know, like I was bad. Like, it was not good. It was nothing good about it.
You had it though. I knew you was gonna be the one. I knew you was gonna be out there though, because you just had it. Like you were. I always would see you. You know what I'm saying? I always see you out there. And
this is a grind, dude.
And you knew there was nothing that would happen up there that would make you be like, all right, I'm gonna cut this off. You know, you were like, nah, I'm gonna use these 3 minutes and I'm gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nothing that could happen. You gonna.
It didn't matter how many people hated me in the room. Yeah, you know what I mean.
That's another thing that I learned from growing up in the church and my mama just making me do stuff. You know, they like, I want to go home, and my mom was like, you go up there and you do that thing for them.
That's
and
awesome.
The crowd did not want me there. They wanted to go watch the game. And so I'm used to doing stuff in front of people that are not there to see me.
Yeah.
Man, I've done stuff in retirement centers. I've done stuff at the Job Corp. I used to do a thing. I used to perform a regular gig rapping for the Job Corps. It was just women that, you know, were out there trying to get their jobs. They've been in some trouble. And I used to perform for those girls. I would encourage them. I'd do all my motivational songs.
Yeah.
I remember hopping on the piano at some point. I can play one song on the piano. I played the hell out of that song.
Yeah.
One time, one of them hit me up. She was like, I missed your show, but I was wondering if you needed somebody in your life, you know, to help you. You know, I got a couple of kids, but, you know, I'm there. I can support you and motivate you. I was like, you know, I'm like, what, 17? You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I got a couple of kids, though.
I'm like, the thing is, I just need to focus on my art. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I hone my skills. I gotta focus on that. I can't worry about relationships. She was like, what if this person that will come into your life would only help you and assist you with this and that? And I was,
she saw the talent. She was like, I'm gonna grab this fucking guy if I can.
I ended up at her house one night, and I did not. It was some trailer park deep off in Mississippi.
Oh, shit.
I was like, Daniel, Daniel, you need to leave. Daniel, you do not. Some other dude showed up at one point. He was 20 times my size and 30 times my
Lord.
age. And he's like, who's this little Negro? Like, in my house was one of my 2 kids. I was like, look, man, I was just drinking a Sprite.
Yeah.
It was tough, dog. It was very interesting.
That's what's up, man.
You get in trouble sometimes.
Where can people follow you at?
You can always find me on Instagram, D Masterpiece Jones, TikTok, D Masterpiece Jones. We know we're out there TikToking.
TikToking?
Everywhere else, Daniel Masterpiece Jones music, YouTube, all the streaming services, or you can just go to DanielMasterpieceJones.com. I wouldn't say Google me, but you can. I'm the only one. There's not many people with the middle name Masterpiece out here.
Right.
Not everyone's that cocky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we out there, man.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you coming in today, man. Y'all, if y'all like the episode, subscribe, like, and follow Daniel Masterpiece Jones.
Check on your friends.
Yes, check on your friends, man. We appreciate you coming in today, Daniel, bro.
Thank you,
appreciate you, brother. I really appreciate you.
Heck yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man. And y'all have a good one out there. It's been another episode of Pickles House. Get that pH balance in your life, baby. Hell yeah.
Your life right,
Have a good
boy.
day.